Good afternoon, my dear students. How do you do? Today we are going to learn some topics that we are going to work in this third term. So please pay attention because I'm going to explain you. The first topic that we are going to learn is about question tags. So remember that we use this for speaking. When we are going to talk with someone, we can use is. So, the structure. First of all, we are going to use the auxiliary. The auxiliary can be do, does, have, can't. So here we are going to look some sentences. For example, he's a boy. Isn't he? So, I'm going to try to find the verb. In this case, the verb is the verb to be, is, and I'm going to write again this verb as this, but in a negative way. After this, I'm going to write the subject. So I'm going to take this first part, but I'm going to write here first the verb to be and after the subject. For example, if in this sentence the verb to be is in positive way, I'm going to write in negative way. So look here. Now, in this case, Tom was so nice. So I'm going to try to find the verb, the auxiliary verb, in this case is was, so I write was here, but if here is positive, so I'm going to write in a negative form, wasn't. And after that, I'm going to use the subject. I'm not going to write again Tom. Tom, no. Just, I'm going to write, in this case, he. Now, pay attention for this sentence. She was playing. In the same way, I'm going to look for the auxiliary. In this case, is the verb to be in past. So I'm going to write here this verb, but in negative form. And after that, I'm going to write the subject. In this case, the subject is she. Now, for example, in this case, I don't know what is the time. So I read the sentence, Peter writes you. So I take in account that this sentence is in present simple. So I'm going to try to remember what is the auxiliary. In this case, is Peter just one person, third person. So I'm going to use the auxiliary does. But the sentence is in positive, so the auxiliary is going to be in negative way. Doesn't. Remember, I'm not going to write Peter again here. Peter and Peter not. I'm going to use the subject. In this case, I'm going to use he. Now, if the sentence is in negative, for example, in this, he isn't a boy, so, again, I take the auxiliary, the verb to be, and I write. It here is in negative way, so I'm going to write this in positive way. And again, the same way, I'm going to write the subject. So, please, pay attention, take notes if you want. Entonces aquí aparece la explicación, recordar que estamos hablando de estas oraciones que vienen, que significan así, ¿es cierto o no? Si aquí aparece en positivo, pues la segunda parte tendrá que venir en negativo. Si la primera oración viene en negativo, la segunda parte vendrá en positivo. Recordar cuál es el auxiliar que se está empleando. Siempre vamos a tener en cuenta el auxiliar y ese es el que utilizamos en la segunda parte de la oración. Bueno, voy a dejar esta presentación para que la observen por unos segunditos para poderles presentar la otra. Now, our second topic is reporter speech. So, for example, when I'm going to talk with someone, I can tell that is a direct speech. For example, he said, I eat cheese. Now, I'm going to write a sentence in a reporter speech. So, I take this sentence, he said again, that he, now, the verb eat, that is in present. Now I'm going to write this verb in past. Now remember, if the verb is in present, now I'm going to write the verb in past. Now, if the sentence is in present continuous, he said, I'm eating cheese. Now, I change this. I'm not going to write again Now I'm going to write was. when I'm going to talk in reported speech. Now, what happens if the sentence is in present? Wait a minute, yes, now. What happens if the sentence is in present? Now, in this case, the sentence is in present perfect. So, we can find here the verb have and the verb eating. So, I change this and I'm going to write had. If the sentence is in past simple, so in this case, you can look that this verb is in past. So, I'm going to write in past perfect. What is past perfect? I use the had and the verb from the third form. Now, if the verb is in past perfect, in this case, had eaten, so look here, I'm going to write in the same way. Will. She said, I will eat cheese. I'm not going to write again this auxiliary will. I'm going to change this auxiliary will by would. So in this case, can't. I'm not going to use can't. I'm going to use the past of this verb, that is could. So remember, if I'm going to talk about a reported speech, I'm going to talk, if the sentence is in present, I'm going to write in past. If the sentence is in present continuous, I'm going to write in past continuous. If the sentence is in present perfect, I'm going to write in past perfect. So, if you want, you are going to write some principal ideas in your English notebook. Bueno, niños, entonces recordar que estos son los dos primeros temas que vamos a ver este periodo. Recordar que es importante ver bien los auxiliares, entonces saber en qué tiempo nos están hablando. Por ejemplo, lo último que estábamos viendo, si nos están hablando en presente, esa segunda oración que vamos a contar qué fue lo que él dijo, la utilizamos en pasado. Si la oración que él dijo está en pasado, pues ¿en qué tiempo lo vamos a utilizar? En perfecto, y así sucesivamente. Si la oración que él dijo, él empleó el will, no utilizamos el will cuando vamos a hablar de qué fue lo que él dijo, sino utilizamos el would. Entonces, para que estén atentos, de todas formas, también en la página del colegio y en la guía, les monté unos links para que ustedes también puedan ver otros videos de otros docentes. Espero que todo esté muy bien. Goodbye, see you.